Hey, so here we are again on our Saturday call. It's getting late, and it got brought up about being ordinary and the power in that and what that means, and people get really confused by this. And so, at TSL we look at the social and the sexual, and in fact we really look at the sexual, but we're going to make this social now. So the key to success, the key to greatness, the key to everything that's going to make you satisfied, and what excellence, personal excellence is it's not based off of anybody else. It's based off of you. It's based off of you doing the most natural, ordinary, basic things. Yet people run from that. They're like, fuck, I don't want to be ordinary. I don't want to be that. And we get this confusion that ordinary is somehow common. It's driving to work. It's being less than. It's being mediocre. But really, it's the most beautiful thing that you can imagine. So check this out. Our nature, our social nature, our sexual nature is expression. It's pure individuality. It's you around the world, not defined by anybody else. You're not doing something just to get a result. You're not doing something to push your comfort zone to be somebody else, but you're doing something to be you, to serve who you truly are. Now think about that. How many times a day do you go out? Do you talk to somebody? Do you make friends? Do you put yourself out there? Do you express yourself in work? Do you express yourself in an action? Do you express yourself in a competition to be you? But that happens so rarely. You do it to be like somebody else, to follow the lead of someone else. And yet, when we are left alone at home, unhappy and unfulfilled, we then switch it around to say, wait a minute. I have to be the leader. I have to be alpha. I have to do more. I have to do what the other guy did. I have to do that better. And we never learn to truly be ourselves. To truly be a socially great man, to be fulfilled in that, and to know the meaning of it, or a socially fulfilled woman, whatever you want to call it, is you need to learn how to put yourself online and express that out to the world. And not be afraid of what that is. What do you think? What do you want? Who do you want to talk to? What do you want to talk to? What do you want to express? Do you want to walk around with your shirt off? Do you want to eat something that you want? Do you want to be? Yet we don't do that. We live as reactions to all these different things. It's interesting because in my own journey, I'm the biggest culprit of this. Wherever I want to push myself, whenever I want to do something that I don't know how to do, business-wise, if I'm doing the Iceman stuff, the Wim Hof stuff, to work on my breath, to stay in cold temperatures, if I'm doing jujitsu, if I'm learning something that is new or I'm trying to get to a new level, I try and compare myself to other people. If I'm trying to have a relationship, if I'm trying to have sex better, whatever it is, I'm going to try and do what the person above me does. Yet I never bring that back down to what is my expression? What is my love of being on the mat, to feel my body in unison with somebody else's, to see how I can move into different moves, to see how my legs just end up, without even thinking, as a knee shield, or move into a Kimura or whatever it is, or if I'm sitting in cold water, trying to regulate and relax and to not get caught up in the panic. Oftentimes I don't make that, how is my relationship with myself? Where's my expression? Who am I? What is that? But I make it about, okay, I need to get further. I need to get further. I need to count longer. I need to not fail. And see, when we're talking to a woman, when we're having sex, when we're being social, and we make ourselves about that, we truly fail. When we make it about someone else, when we make it about getting a certain result, when we think that being social, or our expression, or the connection of another person, that the social value of another person is weighed on the scale of a date, attention, value, when we think our sex lives, the beautiful exchange that happens in that changes us as a man, that makes us a man and a woman be complete, not more separate, when we realize that, how much we are moved by that, like fucking A. If we actually thought that was about value, if we thought that was about our dominance, if we thought that was about winning, people following us, or all the stupid shit we make it, about having choice or abundance. You know what abundance is? It means that I'm full, I'm satisfied, I'm good, and I can breathe, and I can be me, and I don't need to have a reaction. And what I see men doing, women doing, is we've taken this great trait of ordinary, basic human expression, and we've taken the extraordinary out of it and replaced it with what we want it to be and we can't fucking express. And it really fucking sucks. It's a shitty, shitty thing. So, when it comes down to TSL, the basics are is we go out, we say hello to somebody. We go out, we express our intent. We speak with our dick, our balls, our sexuality, our love, our heart, everything about us, and not one singular expression that's in deficit or reaction or based off of a repressed part of us, eking to get out and thinking that that's expression. We learn to relax, open up, and put ourselves into life in what it is. And man, that's where we're going to have satisfaction. That may sound like a bunch of crazy conceptual hippie shit, but that's not the truth. And if you don't get it, that means you probably haven't been social. So why don't you just start out with saying hello, saying hi to your brother, saying hi to your sister, interacting, knowing what it's like to be close to somebody, to look somebody in the eye, be face to face, smile, have a conversation, and not have it dependent upon some sort of outside definition other than what you feel right now, to value your expression, to value you, and to see what it's like to be you. And when that connects, when somebody has a conversation with that, when somebody has a smile with that, when somebody shares a moment with that, that's when it's good. And that's when you can start putting your labels on what this is. Is this person my friend? Is this person my lover? Who am I and what am I? Those things stop being questions and they start being realities.